What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Wayne C coming at you here with a video, and as you can see, this is a very, very important video that I've waited such a long time to be doing. I've waited 5 months because that's how long it's taken this pad to arrive to do this video for you guys. This is obviously my Xymox pad. I've waited 5 months for this thing to get here. So we're doing the unboxing day. Obviously, it's already out of the box, but so we're just gonna go over it, and I'm going to go over the parts like as if I unbox it, and then we'll go over everything, go over the specs of the pad, we'll try out the different tone qualities, go over every individual laying, what I like about it a lot, things I maybe not so much like about it, but there's really not a whole lot on those, and we'll also compare it to my Off-World Percussion Invader V3, and we'll just play on it a little, and it should pretty much be it. And we'll also go over some maintenance on the pad. So right now, we're going to go ahead and go over everything that I got with the pad. So obviously, the first thing that we got here, I got an extra pack of my chrome tension rods that are actually around it already. So I got an extra pack of these because sometimes things happen and you never know. So I just thought I'd go ahead and get an extra pack of those. I also got my pearl drum key just to tune it because I didn't have one. I had one, but I lost it, and I don't know where it went. So I decided, you know what, I'll get another one. So that's what I did. This here is the little rubber piece that goes under on the snare part underneath the pad that muffles the sound. We will put this in a bit, and I will show the sound quality that comes with that and how it sounds. We'll go over all that. And this is just their little card thing they give you on just, showing the different products. So, let's go ahead and get into the pad. So basically, this is a Xymox Reserve snare pad. It is a 16-inch. It's got jet black carbon fiber laminate. Is it carbon fiber? Yeah, carbon fiber laminate. Obviously, you got the white Xymox logo here. I'll just move this over a little. Like that, you get the white Xymox logo. I have the space black and kind of like a glitter rim. Very nice. It looks beautiful on this pad. And then I got the jet black. It's actually also partially space, but I got like more of a jet black with still of a space. Black rim, as you can see. Very nice as well. Let's go ahead and turn the pad over quick so you can see on the back. On the back, you do have your two rubber-like bases here to hold the pad down, but you can actually also play on these, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Here is where the snare beads are held. Obviously, here's the plate with the bolts attached, and we'll open that up and let you see all that and get into that. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just go over playing the main parts with the pad here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a pair of sticks, and where are my sticks? There we go. So basically, just going to give you the sound. This is with the snares on. So, let me tighten this real quick. Just tighten this up real quick and get a better sound. Yeah, so. Now, it may seem like it's hard to hear the snare sound. It may sound similar to my Invader, but I assure you that snare sound's there. And you will hear that difference, so when I do take the beads out, I actually could probably loosen this up here. And obviously, I probably need to tighten these tension rods down on the edge, so that could also be a factor as to why you're not fully able to hear it. I'll just go ahead and show you real quick if I take it out so you can hear it. Or maybe if I just tap on it, you hear it. Yeah, you can hear that snare sound in there. So obviously a very good sound though. Very good pad overall. So overall, the sound is just very good with the snares on. It gives you that almost realistic sound of a marching snare, but Just good sound quality though. Lets you hear those distinct taps and rolls. And overall, it's just got a good tone, good pitch, everything. Obviously, you can adjust the retention rods to get that sound that you like. But overall, it is just very good. And I'm just going to go ahead and go to the back, because actually on the back, you can actually play on this rubber here. That almost sounds more like my Invader there. So let me go ahead real quick, and they actually have the logo on the back right here. Let me go real quick and compare this to my Invader. So I'm going to get my Invader real quick, just so y'all can see. And this is comparison. Just put the stick down here. I'll put that right there. Obviously, if I play the Invader, a lot louder, and there's no real tone to it. So, you know, it's more like an echo, and there's no real tone, and obviously you can see the centerpiece is broken, but I do have a replacement. And obviously I feel like it really jumps, like in dynamics. Well, this one really just kind of gradually builds up. And that's another thing I like though. Other than that though, I like my Invader though with the rim. Nice rim sound, except when you're doing like this. Hard to hear, but it's still fun. And they do have the little ridges right here to hold your sticks. Obviously, now if we want to compare on the sturdiness, obviously it's got a wood base and stuff like that, so obviously it possibly could damage. This one is made just some tough, really tough wood. Not saying it couldn't damage. You can play on the back of this one as well. And overall, good sound. I really just wanted to get rid of the Invader because I wanted something that was more clear, that obviously was a little bit more sturdy and better. And, you know, the Xymox, I just felt like it was a really good choice, and that's why I chose it. So let me go ahead and put the Invader down here, and I'm actually going to pause the video, and we're going to take the plate off the back, and then we're going to put on the muffler, and I'm going to show you doing that once I get the plate off, and then we're going to do a sound again and compare it to the Invader. Alright, so let me go ahead and adjust the camera real quick just a little bit. So now we do have the bolts undone. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plate off here. Try and be very careful with this, getting this off. And I'll just sit that right there. And obviously, as we can see, we have our snares underneath, magnetic to the bottom. I'll just mess around with them there, and just so you can see how that goes. A bunch of snare beads, and let me see if I can actually get a close up with the camera on these, so you can get a little bit better view, and see if I can get the pretty clear. It looks pretty clear. Obviously, good view. I see all the snares. Snare beads looks pretty good, and they produce a good sound. So now we're gonna go ahead, and we've got the muffler here, the little piece of black rubber here. You can see, and we just place it right over on the snares. And now we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna pause the video, tighten these back up. So that, and then we're going to go ahead and compare now with the sound. So I just wanted to show you what that looks like underneath the plate. Alright, so now that we have the rubber piece on to muffle, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what this sounds like now with the muffle piece on. So let me just grab sticks real quick. You're going to notice the difference. It may sound similar to Invader, but it's definitely going to sound a lot different compared to when the snare's on. So a lot louder, kind of like the Invader. And you do that, get at that echo, so you can actually tell, even if you may not totally hear the snares, that obviously you can hear that sound difference, because with the snares on, you get a more direct tone, and it just sounds a whole lot better, and you can make out every tap and roll. So now obviously you can probably do that too, like this. But obviously it may sound a little bit dirtier, you know, not so clean. And obviously that's one, probably the only thing that doesn't so suit this pad really is that sound of the rim. I mean, overall though, it is pretty good still, so. So overall though, very good sound. And now just grab the Invader real quick so that we can do the comparison to the Invader. And this will probably be the most close comparison. So obviously, I'll just put it over real quick. So. And then I'll just hold out just so you see. A little bit lower on the Xymox, but it makes a better tone pitch than the Invader does without snares. So obviously this is a real big reason why I picked this pad, and I am very happy with my choice, is for that sole reason. And I mean, obviously that Invader I've probably had 3, almost 4 years, if not 4 years already. So obviously a pretty major sound. And so now I'm going to go ahead and take the muffler piece off. And then we're going to go over the maintenance on how to maintain the pad. And then we'll just go over a little bit of playing. And I'll play with my ProMark some. And we should end it there. Alright guys, so we do officially have the snares back on. So now we're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of playing here. I'm just going to... Oh, hold on. Another pair of sticks. Just going to go through, just play some basic stuff. Just pair those rolls, I think. Can definitely hear the snares more now, but I still don't totally like that sound, so I'm probably going to tighten these. But overall good sound though. I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to play actually on ProMarks now that I have taken. These are some System Blue ProMarks D17s. So obviously it does need to get tightened, and I'll be able to do that, make adjustments. We'll go updates on, you know, when stuff gets tightened. So now I'll probably just go over some maintenance on the pad. So basically for maintenance, what you can do, and this is what I prefer to do, is take like a white paper towel and then just like wipe over the pad and stuff. I'm just gonna go real quick, you know, I'm not gonna go through the whole clean process, but just wipe over, you know, cleans off. It's alright if you have laminate on it and stuff. I found out it is okay. You can do this. It's not going to damage the laminate. So you're okay. You don't have to worry about damaging your pad. I understand that will be a big concern. So, and then you can just take a dry paper towel. I was just immediately like see how it, these marks right here. But alright. And then after that, usually what I do is I take my Armor All, because I just want to like brush the pad down with the wet paper towel and dry paper towel. And you just squirt the Armor all over, and take like some kind of like dish towel or something like that, and then just really wipe and stuff, and then take like a dry part and then just go over, and you should be good. And that's pretty much it for maintenance. So just for some final thoughts on the whole thing, some final thoughts for Xymox is that I had to wait 5 months for this pad. So if you are planning on buying a Xymox pad, I would probably consider, don't do it unless you're not really in a rush and you don't care when it comes, because I assure you, and you know, but still make sure that you at least check to make sure that they are working on your pad, or at least getting it somewhere. And I did sign up for tracking, so I knew that it would be on its way. So obviously just make sure, because I have heard people who have waited a long time. Obviously 5 months is a long time to wait to get this pad. Another thing is during the time that I was waiting, emailed Xymox several times, because they said it wouldn't take no more than 3 months, but obviously it's 5. And they said that they had to get parts from the vendors, which I felt was, they should have stocked up on this. Obviously, Xymox is a company that is making custom pads. They may be getting a lot of orders, but in 5 months' time, we shouldn't have to be waiting this long. I remember when I got the email saying that they were waiting on parts to be shipped, I checked back 2 weeks later, and they said they were still waiting on more parts to be shipped. So really, that's kind of too long, but obviously the pad is here. But I feel that it's just some things that could be fixed. And if they had phone number or customer support, something like that, because there's literally almost no way of communication with Xymox. So you're pretty much, the only way is by email, and you just have to wait until they message you back. I mean, and that can take who knows how long. I mean, they're not very responsive and quick on emails. And I have heard of some harassment, but I'm not going to go in detail. But overall, thanks to Xymox for this amazing pad. So they do a really good job. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I am going to be starting doing all my videos now with my Xymox pad. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope maybe I helped you out if you're looking into buying one. Any questions you have, make sure you just drop them in the comments below. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe again. And thanks for watching.